Today we're going to continue learning Unit 5, Lesson 4, what happens when environments change. And remember last class we talked about a forest fire and what would happen to a fox or something that would lose its home to a forest fire. Okay? So first we're going to share our homework. So I have all of your homework downloaded, and I'd like a few of you guys to share what you drew. Sydney, what did you draw? Can you tell us what you drew here?
I draw a slow change, erosion, and a fast change, earthquake.
Okay, cool. So I can see your erosion. Is this a beach? What is it? Is this for erosion? Or a river?
It's in a river.
A river.
And the water when it get into the ground and the ground will get for the soil be erosion.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, rivers erode away land all the time. And then this earthquake, it looks like this, is this house split in half?
And in the fast strength is earthquake,
Mm-hmm.
and the earthquake make break a house.
Yeah, I see it.
Piece.
It's in two pieces. It's split straight in half. Boom. Same with the tree. It's in the road. I really like the road splitting. That looks really cool. Good job, Sydney. So this was Emma. Emma, oh, this is an amazing picture. This is an amazing picture. Emma, can you tell us about your homework?
There was no water on animals because it's too hot.
It's too hot. And is that the earth kind of cracking?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then we got erosion. Very good. Volcano and a flood. Very cool. Kiwi, this looks awesome. Wow, Kiwi, this is amazing. Kiwi, would you like to share what you drew? What did you draw?
A volcano and drought.
Yeah, this is an amazing drawing. I love your volcano and your drought. The drought looks awesome. No, I really like the art style and everything. I like how the cracks in the drought kind of look like your tree branches. They kind of work together. It looks really, really cool. Good job, Kiwi. Let's keep on looking at some of them. We're just going to look at them. Leo, I think you got this a little mixed up. Your fast change and your slow change. We have a drought.
Yep.
Is drought a fast change or a slow change?
Slow change. I forgot it.
Oh, you forgot what you wrote up top? Because the drought is definitely more of like a slow change. It takes a few weeks for water to run out. Because after it rains, plants and animals can survive for a few days, and some plants can survive for a few weeks without water, but then eventually they do start to die. So good job, Leo. I love the tsunami. So Mickey drew a volcano and drought. Let's keep on going. I'm just going to show you guys what your class drew. Fast change, volcano. Oh, we got ice melting. Oh, we got some cute penguins. We got some cute penguins. Oh, and he's sad. He's thinking about the ice. He's thinking about the ice. That's really sad. I like that one a lot.
Everyone thinking about food.
Okay, guys, so that's all the homework I got. You guys got to see it all. We also got Sal. So, good job on your homework, guys. Really good job. Great drawings. But everyone's looks really good. We're going to watch a video. Now, last class we learned about wildfires and how they can kill trees and take the homes of certain animals. But this video is going to give you a different perspective of how wildfires can actually be good. In the environment, we've been learning about bad changes, but some changes in the environment can be good. A forest fire could be a good change, or it could be a bad change. It depends on how strong the forest fire is. And they're going to talk about this in the video. So let's watch the video together. Okay, so we've already finished exploration 1 last class, environments change. Now the question is, how do plants and animals survive? So we're going to be learning about how plants and animals can survive something like a wildfire or another natural disaster.
Forest fires can kill plants and animals. but they can also have long-term effects. They may damage an area so badly that surviving animals must move elsewhere.
So as we discussed last class, animals can move. If it gets really bad, okay, what do you think might happen to the populations of plants and animals in a forest that has been destroyed by fire? Which one do you think it is? Let's have you guys annotate. Let's have you guys circle the correct answer. 3, 2, 1, go. Choose which answers you think are correct. Let's look at each answer here. Okay, so you guys definitely chose A, but a lot of you guys also chose, a lot of you guys selected B, and some of you guys selected C, okay? So, some plants and populations will die out or be reduced. That is correct. Some plants are going to die or be reduced to smaller numbers. That's correct. So you guys got A correct. Let's look at B. Why is B correct or is it wrong? Mia, is B correct or is B wrong?
B is correct.
Okay, so read it for the class and tell me what you think.
Plants may escape the fire, but lose their shelter or food source.
Okay, do you think plants can escape a fire? Do you think a plant can run away from a fire?
No.
No. So this one's not correct. And look, what's a plant's food source? Can you tell me what the plant's food source is?
The plant food sources is.
Don't plants make their own food?
Yes.
So they can't lose their food source. They are their food source. So yeah, B is not correct. Good job, Mia. Let's have Steve. What other one do you think is correct? Steve?
I think C.
C? Do you think animals will restore the environment to the way it was before?
Yes.
Okay. And then what else? Does anyone else think they have a correct answer? A correct answer. Let's have or Ming Huang. Is there any other correct answer?
No.
No? Okay. Let's check our answers then. So you guys got, there's 3 correct answers there. There's 3 correct answers. Okay, so this is more about the forest fire. Explore the pictures to discover more about reactions to changes in the environment. Let's have someone read the caption. Can someone read for us? Let's have Ocean.
A wildfire plant will die, but some plants reproduce. Some plants have cones that open and release seed in a fire. The seed
Settle.
settle on the forest floor and grow into new plants.
Very good. And that's what we learned about in our video, how the seeds will open up during or after a fire. Okay, let's learn about the vole. Okay, so this is a vole reacting to its environment. Susie, can you read about the vole or Amargosa?
Rosa
Yeah.
will only live in certain parts of California. It depends on certain plants or food. During a drought, plants die, so the voles move to new areas to find food.
Yeah, can you say the word areas? Area?
Areas.
Very good. So we learned about the vole. So this vole, the pine cones or the trees. Let's learn about this pika. I didn't know what a pika was. Let's learn about a pika. Let's have Kui Hang. Can you read this one?
This pika lives in the mountains of the northwest because it must stay cool to survive. If an area becomes too warm, the pika must move further north where temperatures are cooler.
Very good. So do you think, so as the climate changes, as the environment changes, what do you think is happening to the pika? Where does the pika have to go?
It needs to go further to the north where the temperatures are cooler.
Yeah, probably climate change has probably affected the pika a lot. As the earth gets warmer in certain areas, the pika probably has to go farther and farther north every year. Okay. That's just my assumption. I don't know. Oh, They're frozen. They're frozen. Okay, let's have Hannah. Can you read this for us?
A sudden change in temperature that is not seasonal could upset the natural system in an environment. This plant died because of a freeze that happened out of season.
Okay. Do you think other plants and animals might die because of these freezes? Do you think other plants and animals might die, Hannah?
Yes.
Yeah. What does it mean? Can anyone tell me? What does it mean for something to be out of season? What does it mean, a freeze that happened out of season? Zaling?
It's not winter, but it happened free.
Perfect. It's not winter anymore. You guys can see. There's berries. There's berries on this tree. It was probably spring. But it froze. It froze during spring, out of season. What season would you expect there to be ice? What season would there be ice?
Winter.
Yeah, winter. Winter would have ice. Very good. But if it happens in spring, the plants and animals don't expect it. That's what it means by out of season. So based on what you learned from the pictures above, match each plant or animal to the way it reacts to change in its environment. Okay? So we're going to match these, okay? So let's match these and then we'll check your answers. In 3, 2, 1, go. Match the answers. Okay, I don't know who's circling, but you need to stop. Okay, let's see what you guys got. I'm going to erase some of this clutter. So let me draw lines that I think you guys connected. So these are some of the arrows I saw. So let's see if we can check these. So we have a pine tree. What does the pine tree connect to? Let's see if we can have some help. We need some help with this. Kiwi, what should our pine tree connect to?
Pine tree connect to release seeds during fire.
Okay, we'll see if that's correct. And let's have the Amarsa vole, the vole. Let's see who can match our vole. I'm gonna need some help. It was too ugly. Let's have Kwang Hai. Where do you think the vole goes?
With us because it cannot move.
Okay.
I think so, but I don't know if it is correct.
Okay. See if someone corrects it. We'll see. Let's have Sydney. Sydney, what do you think the pika?
I think a pika is move where it's cold.
Yeah. Moves where it's cold. And we have one more. Uh-oh. We have a plant. Does a plant move during a drought? No. So there's something wrong. And I can tell you it's which one did we match that's wrong? Hacker, which one did we match that is wrong?
Sample.
Okay. And where should it go?
During drought.
Very good.
What will
Very good. And Emma, where does our last one go?
plants wither because it could not move.
And what would cause it to wither? What caused it to wither? What is something that might cause it to wither?
Wildfire.
Yeah, a wildfire might cause it. And what caused it in this picture?
Frozen and drowned.
Yeah, it froze in spring. And you can see the picture on the right, Emma. This is what withering looks like. Okay, let's see if our answers are correct. Yep, we got them all correct. Okay. And if you guys were doing this on your own, of course, you could look back at these pictures to give you a hint. Okay, let's check this. Let's try to finish this last page, and then we can go over your homework for tonight. Okay. So, Steve, what are we doing, Steve?
Plant and animal
React.
An environment change to the word or
Phrases.
phrases that best complete the sentence.
Very good. And can you say the word react for me again? The word react.
React.
Very good. When a wildfire destroys a forest, pine trees are able to. Yep.
Survive.
What is it? Survive.
Survive.
Okay, I'm hearing only survive and reproduce. Good job, everyone that answered. Let's have someone else read. Let's have someone read about the beaver dam. Mingha, can you read about the beaver dam?
When a beaver builds a dam, it changes the flow of water. Other animals in the area may
What do you think? They may what? Survive and reproduce, move to a new location, rapid, or lose their habitat.
survive.
Survive and reproduce. So the beaver changed the flow of water. So other animals in the habitat may,
Lose their habitat.
yeah, lose their habitat. That sounds much better, okay? Okay, let's have someone do the next one. Let's have Teddy. Teddy, can you read the next one?
When the temperature of an environment gets too cold to get too warm, animals that need cold temperatures to survive
We'll do what?
move to a new location.
Okay, so we're gonna move to a new location. Very good, Teddy. Let's have someone do our last one. Let's have Tai Chi. Tai Chi.
When temperatures changes happen to an environment, plants and animals die because they cannot get away from the temperature change quickly enough.
Okay. And which one do you think it is?
Rapid.
Rapid. Okay. And Tai Chi, do you know what the word rapid means? What's another word for rapid? Do you know?
Rapid.
Is it something that happens slowly or quickly?
Quickly.
Quickly. So guys, the word rapid just means fast, quick, okay? Happened very quickly. Most animals can react if the change happens slowly, if it happens slowly. But sometimes the fire or ice is so fast or so rapid, the animal or plant can't react. Okay? Or the animal can't react. The plants have to survive no matter what. Let's check our answers. Okay, guys, we got them all correct. Good job. Well done. Plants and animals react when an environment changes. After a fire, some pine trees release their seeds to start new plants. Some animals may move or die if the temperature becomes too hot or too cold. Okay? I would like you guys, you have the next 5 minutes. I'd like you guys to write. Your answer. What do you think might happen to other plants and animals that live in a forest that has caught fire? What evidence supports your explanation? What do you think might happen to other plants and animals that live in a forest that has caught fire? So you guys learned about the pine cones and how they open up to germinate. Do you guys think any other trees might do something like this, or any other plants might do something like this? Okay. And what evidence would support your explanation? I'll give everyone 5 minutes and then we can talk shortly what you guys did, okay? And guys, when you're writing your evidence, try to use things we've already learned in the lesson. Try to think of things we've already learned in our lesson. Or if you have evidence from your own knowledge, that works as well. Okay. So let's see. If you're not finished, it's okay. Just share what you wrote. I'm going to call on a few people. How about Sydney? Sydney, can you tell me what you wrote?
I wrote that plant it can die, but but when it will reproduce again, is the animal in forest will run away and find a new jungle to make a new house.
Mm-hmm. What evidence did you write about? Any of your evidence? What do you give any examples of this or any evidence?
Like the fox go to the new jungle and they stick and grass, and they dig the new homes for them to live.
Yeah, good job. Okay, raise your hand if you wrote something you would like to share. Raise your hand on Zoom if you wrote something you would like to share. Okay, Teddy.
I think it might be good for some plants to grow and reproduce, like pine trees.
Okay. Thank you for evidence. Thank you for using evidence. Let's have Hacker. Hacker, what did you write?
A red tree will die. Animal can die. The animals will run away.
Okay. And what evidence? Did you provide any evidence?
The tree will die.
Okay. Yeah, some of the trees will die. Great. Of course, guys, some of the stuff is going to die. We're trying to think about things that might be able to survive. Remember, we learned about adaptations. We spent last few classes learning about adaptations. Now, if you are part of a forest, that it's common for fires to start occasionally, okay? That it's common for sometimes to be a forest fire. You might have, over years and years and years, some of these plants and animals probably have some adaptations to help them survive forest fires, okay? Just like how the pine cone only releases its seeds after a fire or during a fire, okay? That's an example of an adaptation. Some other plants and animals might also make adaptations. So something you could have wrote, you could say other things that might happen to other plants might survive or germinate. They might have a similar adaptation to the pine tree or the pine cone. You could talk about how other plants and animals might only release their seeds, or other plants might only release their seeds after fire. A lot of grasslands, if you guys think of grasslands catch on fire all the time, and a lot of those plants also have adaptations to only release their seeds, or their seeds will only germinate after fire. They only germinate after fire. Some plants require fire to germinate. Okay, so let's go over your homework. You got to use your homework from the following night. You have to use your homework that you've already turned in, your drawings. You have to use your drawings you used over the weekend, okay? So, on each side of your fast and slow change drawing that you made on Monday, circle one organism. Remember, an organism is anything that is living. Okay, it could be a plant, it could be an animal. Draw a new one if you need. You can draw the organism if you need. And then on the back or on a separate sheet of paper, write 2 to 3 sentences on each organism. So you should have a total of 4 to 6 sentences, and talk about what that organism could do to try to survive. Do not tell me they died. Do not tell me they died, okay? Remember, these plants and animals don't want to die. They're gonna try to survive, okay? So tell me how your organism tried to survive. I hope you guys have an amazing Tuesday. I'm gonna stop the share. Bye-bye, everyone.